two things I'm looking for from Limestone. I think the matchups are crucial. Randolph, all day, has been able to get himself in a position to take a quality shot. He's got 13 shots. He has 3 goals. I think he could have had more goals today if he had some good finishing skills inside. So if I'm Limestone, I give the ball to Randolph. From what I heard out of that huddle, though, it sounds like they're going to attack the short sticks.
Which means running the offense through the midfield.
Correct.
10-10 sudden victory in the Division II National Championship. Salisbury has already taken home a title, champions of Division III. Next team to score a goal claims the Division II trophy. Here is Randolph running against one of those short sticks, and Chris Doran.
Actually, Doran's got a long pole.
You're right.
This is what I thought. I thought Randolph would start play here, and LeMoyne might be forced to double team him, and then things could open up.
Randolph behind the cage looking for a screen from Wooster. There is the screen. Randolph pulls it to the goal line extended. Didn't like what he saw behind the cage.
He's not going to the goal hard yet. He's kind of just jogging, testing the waters.
Doran step for step with him even after that screen from Wooster. Now Doran gets up to stick check him. And Wooster gets it back in his stick. Wooster going to the goal. Inside dodge. Wooster feed behind the cage for Randolph. Back around to the right side. Shot just wide from Chris Barrett.
Good possession shot. You want to aim for the corner in case you miss it. You know you've got the backup responsibility. How about Wooster's quickness, drawing the double team, kicking it behind to Randolph in front.
Wooster brings the play back in for Limestone. Starting to dodge. Wooster out in front. Checked by Travis Tarr. Wooster switches to the right hand. Now he'll come back to the middle. Shot low. Corcoran makes the save.
Give Corcoran a lot of credit. That was a good shot by Wooster out of a massive crowd of bodies in front. In overtime, sometimes that goalie stick can weigh 12 pounds. Corcoran made the save.
Barrett gets it right back for Limestone. Nifty stick work from Chris Barrett. Now in transition, Limestone.
No timeouts remaining for either team. It's in the players' hands. This is the way it should be.
If we go scoreless in the next 56 seconds, then we'll play another 4-minute sudden victory overtime period. Cardiff trying to dodge in. Behind the cage, Randolph nearly falls down. Randolph 3 goals on the day. We told you a couple times he had 4, but according to the scores, there's only 3. Barrett, bounce shot low, nearly snuck in. Corcoran covers up.
2 humongous saves in overtime. LeMoyne now has got to work with a short clock here.
Morgan over to Rosecrans. Feet inside. Big stick check. Spillett trying to get free. Loose ball rolling. Trowbridge trying to pick it up. Scooped away. This is Clint Pitts. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Pitts with the long pole. Trying to get it through the midfield. 2 seconds. Feed across. Limestone won't get off a shot. And at the end of overtime number 1, we are still tied. 10-10 between Limestone and LeMoyne. Jared Corcoran kept LeMoyne in this game during regulation and certainly now during overtime.
2 saves by Corcoran in the sudden victory overtime. First was a worm burner by Wooster. He goes down and controls his rebound. And then on the latest possession, this is a serious save. The ball nearly trickled in off of his stick. Makes the clamp and then the outlet pass. Another look at that second save by Jared Corcoran.
After 1 overtime, tied 10-10 between LeMoyne and Limestone. Overtime number 2 coming up on CSTV. Baltimore, 10-10 between Limestone and LeMoyne. If you're a Dolphin fan, you've waited a long time to get to the NCAA title game. I mean, I couldn't sit still if I was cheered for LeMoyne right now. First ever NCAA title game in any sport, and here we are in double overtime.
Let's go, Bulls! A lot of smiles on the Limestone sideline. They look loose.
They have been here 4 times before. In fact, the last 4 years, Limestone has been in the championship. None of them overtime, though.
Dan Sheehan doesn't look any worse for wear.
Moore and DeLonga on the faceoff. Moore scoops it up, giving LeMoyne another face-off win. He's won both of the face-offs in overtime.
Have to have the ball in the offensive end in order to call a timeout. So this clear.
Third ever double overtime game in Division II history. 74, 75, and now 2004. Timeout for Dan Sheehan and LeMoyne to set up the attack.
Chris Moore winning another crucial draw in overtime, giving his LeMoyne Dolphins a first crack at it. Say Limestone, after losing the first face-off in overtime, they had 3 decent shots. That one triggered wide. Wooster with the worm burner. Corcoran was up to the task. But watch this ball. This actually hits Corcoran in the leg and then nearly trickles in. Usually when it hits you like that, it's got backspin. And you can see the ball landed and then kicked forward.
LeMoyne hasn't gotten off a shot in overtime.
See Dan Sheehan.
Joe, what do they have to say in the huddles?
Carter, Sheehan's going to go with Reichel's midfield unit here. He wants good spacing, he wants good set, and he wants the play to the crease. This is going to be a midfield-driven play. Midfielders are going to look for the game winner in double overtime.
Loose on both of these sidelines. You saw Sheehan crack a smile there in a tense double overtime national championship game.
They could use Spillett as a decoy here. I'll tell you, if you put Spillett, you put Clint Pitts in a position where he's the help man, that's a way you can get Brandon Spillett free.
Missed a chance with Rosecrans after his defender slipped and fell. This is Rosecrans who brings it all the way to the back line in the far corner trying to set up the attack. Rosecrans will make a charge at Josh Waite and then flip it across inside. Spillett for the win. He dives in. The goal will count and LeMoyne wins in double overtime. Goal number 7 on the day for Brandon Spillett. The Division II 2004 NCAA lacrosse champion, LeMoyne College Dolphins. In its first ever NCAA championship game in any sport, LeMoyne will take a trophy back to Syracuse, New York in a double overtime 11-10 victory against Limestone.
From the end zone, it's Spillett, the hero. Catches the ball and pushes immediately. He's over pursued. Takes it to the heart of the defense. The second look right here, you see the stick protection. Fearless play. Somehow beats Charlie Gray with that shot. Folks, this is one of the greatest performances in championship game history. Spillett scored 7 goals out of the 11 that LeMoyne was able to total. This has never been done at almost any level.
Spillett scores the last 4 goals of the game. The tying goal with 2 seconds left in regulation, the winning goal to give Limestone a disappointing loss in the 2004 championship game.
LeMoyne undefeated, 16-0. Dan Sheehan can host the trophy for the school from Central New York.
In his 7th season as the head coach of the LeMoyne College Dolphins, Dan Sheehan, who took over when Shane Lynch, his predecessor, passed away from cancer at the age of 28. He only wanted to be the interim head coach, and now Dan Sheehan is a national champion coach. We will hear from the LeMoyne College Dolphins coming up from Baltimore. An 11-10 double overtime win gives LeMoyne the Division II national championship in 2004.
This exclusive presentation of the NCAA Division II Men's Lacrosse Championship on CSTV has been brought to you by U.S. Lacrosse. We are the passion for the game.
2004 Division II lacrosse, the first national championship ever for LeMoyne College, comes with an 11-10 win over Limestone at today's championship game at M&T Bank Stadium. And what an effort by Brandon Spillett today.
Brilliant effort by Spillett in the second sudden victory overtime period. He presses the corner. 7 goals on the afternoon, including the last 5. Fearless, flying through the crease. The Dolphins celebrate.
Spillett 1 goal shy of the Division II championship record for goals in a game. But when there were 2 seconds remaining, he scores the winning goal, and then in double overtime, Spillett 7th on the day, 5th straight to give LeMoyne the championship and an undefeated season. Salisbury finishes this season 20-0 at the Division III level. LeMoyne 16-0 at D2. Here's Joe Beninati with the celebrating LeMoyne Dolphins.
Oh, Dan, what a way to end a wonderful season. Has your heart gotten back to normal rhythm?
That's the way the game's supposed to be played. You know, I mean, I can't say enough about Limestone. You know, just back and forth. One of these guys told me that they read on one of the message boards over the last week that this could possibly be the best game of the weekend. And you'd have a tough time telling me that wasn't it so far.
Just a breathtaking performance from Spillett. What goes through your mind? What are the reactions when you see him playing at the ultimate level like that?
You know, I told him this is what heroes are made of. This isn't the first time Brandon's bailed us out. You know, it's awful nice to be able to have a kid like that in your back pocket on the sidelines. But just not Brandon. I mean, our defense, to make that stop, to play defense the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter and to come out, can't say enough.
Isn't it nice not to be overshadowed by Syracuse today, any given Sunday, and boy, what a performance.
You know, Syracuse is a great team, and we're certainly going to be cheering them on tomorrow. You know, this is all about LeMoyne right now.
Congratulations, Coach. Thanks for the thoughts.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Carter.
They hang on to the trophy with pride, an 11-10 win.
The interesting thing about this winning goal is how many goals did Spillett have to score before the help arrived? It's just a little too late if you're Limestone. Spillett gets to a shooting angle before the double team gets there, puts that ball down low on Charlie Gray. Jared Corcoran had 2 saves in the first sudden victory overtime. That was essential, but it was really Spillett. 5 straight goals for the junior from Liverpool, New York.
No surprise that Brandon Spillett with 7 goals in the championship game is the unanimous selection for most